Hey, 7th grade, how you doing today? It is Friday. So, here's your problem of the day. Hit pause, copy it down, and give it a try. All right, I am guessing that you copied down that problem of the day and that you solved it. All right, so finding, here's the key word. Unit rate, right? We know that means out of 1. And this says in miles per hour. So that means in 1 hour. So our 1 has to go by the hour, right? So let's make our first ratio. 48 over 4, right? So 48 miles in 4 hours. So now, miles per hour, where's our 1 going to go? Right here, it says 1 hour, right? 1 by h. So my 1's going to go on the bottom, and I can just put an m up here for miles. Cross multiply, 4 times m, 48 times 1. We're getting really good at the algebra now. Divide each side by 4. It should be automatic at this point. And I get m equals 12. So how fast was he going? 12 miles. So it's 12 miles per hour. Is our unit rate. 12 miles per, per we know means 1 hour. All right, so unit rates we have to remember are always 1. Now what we're doing today is totally different. We're not using ones at all, but we are still using proportions. So today we're going to be finding percents. And I know there are other ways to find these, but we're going to use the Mr. Haberkorn way because it works for everything. It doesn't only work sometimes, it works all the time, all right? So finding percents. So we have a special proportion that I like to show you. And that proportion is percent over 100 equals is over of. Now is part, and of is the whole amount. And this is more for word problems, okay? This is for just your basic percent problems, all right? So this is pretty easy stuff. We're taking numbers and we're putting them in these places here. This is always going to be 100, okay? So finding percent. So if they said find 24% of 150. Pretty easy stuff. So the first thing I want you to notice, we're going to use this here, okay? So my 100 is going to be on the bottom. And now we're going to look for our percent to put above it. There it is right there, 24%. So that goes above the 100. I'm going to put it right here. And then it says of 150. Well, is of on the top or the bottom? I see of down here on the bottom. So I'm going to put this 150 on the bottom. Now we just put in our x, right? Cross multiply, just like we've been doing. 100 times x, always do the variable first. And then 24 times 150. I'm going to use my calculator. 3,600. Draw my line. Divide by 100. And I get x equals 36. Okay? So find 24% of 150. It's 36. All right? Pretty easy stuff today. Let's take a look at another one. Find 8% of 50. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to use this down here. Whenever we're finding percents, we're always going to have 100 on the bottom. Very different than unit rates. Unit rates have a 1 on the bottom. Percents have 100 on the bottom. All right, so I'm looking for my percent. I see it right here, 8%, so that goes here. Then it says is over of. And an of 50 There we go. That's all there is to it. Cross multiply and solve it. 100x equals 400. Divide by 100. And I get x equals 4. That's it. So 8% of 50 is 4. All right, so pretty easy stuff. Since we're so good at proportions, it makes finding these percents really easy. We need to have this in front of us today when we're doing today's work. All right. Now in the work it says to estimate. We're not estimating. We're just finding the actual percent. We know how to find the percents. We're not going to bother with estimating. We're just going to do it the right way. So that's all we got. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you on Monday.